we're starting with a little cheeky par 3. It dips down into a little hill. I think before the green there is a little burn. And today I don't want to lose any golf balls. And let's see if this is a day where we can break even. So it's about 130 yards to the pin. So should be good distance with the old wedge. Let's go. Hit that well. That looks good. Could be on the pin on the dance floor. I can't see it. I think it's on the dance floor. It's on the old dance floor. The dance floor. So that felt good. As I said, today I'm just going to talk about my healing journey over the last 8 years. A little bit about Rambo. Rambo beside us there, who's coming out of picture. I got him when I left the Marines. And I must say, when I did get him, I was like, fuck, what have I done? He was 24/7. And it was the first time I'd ever had a little bit of responsibility in my life, to be honest. A dog. But anyone who knows me will know we have got severe attachment issues, the both of us. And he never leaves my side. He's taught me so much about myself, about life. And he's been a big part of it. He's been here for I would say been here for day one, when things started to change for me. And as I walk down here, I don't see my ball. I thought I hit the dance floor. It must have been short, miles short, because I don't see it. Any of you see it? Fuck me, that felt good. That felt really good. Unless it's over here. Unless it's, oh, we're in trouble. We're in the bunker. We are in. We've been in a few bunkers in our life, haven't we, Rambo, son? We've been in a few bunkers. Bunkers are my nemesis. My nemesis. Aye, so the wee man's been a big part of this journey. The last 8 years, drove down to Bradford to get him with my brother. And everybody goes, why the fuck do you call him Rambo? And I says, he just looked like a Rambo. He was this little tiny thing. He looked mischievous. And now, well, it's a wee bit of banter, especially when you're out walking him. Right, feet, open up the club face. Right, and let's get out the fucking bunker. We're out. It's actually not too bad. It's good. We've got an opportunity for a little par. We've got an opportunity for a par. Do you know what? I'm not even going to get my putter. Let's see if we can putt with a wedge. Right, Rambo, watch. Good boy. I should have went and got the putter, but do you know what? Fuck it. Let's see if we can do some damage. Oh, that was 4 Ep.5. 5 to start. 2 over. 2 over, Rambo. Because we're talking about you, son. 2 over the day to start the first 3 holes. I'm meant to be getting better at this shit, am I not? Meant to be getting better. But hey ho. Aye, so went down to Bradford, got wee Rambo. And when I'm walking him, everybody's like, where's Rambo? You can just see people's expressions on their face when they expect this big fucking massive XL bully and a wee miniature poodle fucking trots along. You just see the little smile and the nod as if to say, that's funny. Come on, son, let's go. So he's been a big part of it. And when I left the Marines at 30, I had a few options. And one of the options I chose was to go into personal training. The reason I chose personal training because I believe that was a big part of my identity over the years. Fitness, Marines, football. I was always heavily into sports and things. So I thought, you know what, it's an actual opportunity to have a career, but also a career where I can lead it myself, which was exciting and scary, because only two things I knew were destruction before the Marines and pretty much structure, support and fucking vision, which scared me to let that go, because in my experience, well, I didn't have any experience to lead myself. So let's do this shot right before I just hit it. We are a long par 4, dog leg right, and it is, I think it's long, I think it's about, my watch is away, so I think it is 400, we'll say 400, but we just need to get the wedge up there. Let's go. It felt good, it was a nice hit. Yeah, we're up there. It was a nice hit. Smooth. One of the going back to my Marines days here, one of the instructors used to say slow is smooth is fast, when we were doing CQB room entries, room clearances, when I was part of a Royal Marine boarding team. That was probably my best job, to be honest, in the Marines. It's part of a small boarding team of 8 Marines getting deployed out to the Indian Ocean, catching pirates. And a big part of the beat up training was all the drills we would do, clear small rooms, clear small ship rooms. And the key was not to get in too fast. You had to slow the pace down, so you could give yourself time if there was any enemy there, that you had good reactions. And they always used to say that, slow is smooth is fast. I get right true with your golf swing in it. Slow is smooth, and then you throw the ball, smooth is fast, get a good connection with it. Anyway, I've got to stop talking about technical shit, because, well, it's not my forte, to be honest. So I became a personal trainer. I joined Pure Gym in Shawlands, and I'll tell you what, seeing I went for the interview with the boy Chris, I fucking shit myself, anxious. I can remember sitting in the car outside the Pure Gym, riddled with anxiety. I just passed fucking 8 years as a Marine, and I was anxious to go for a fucking interview in Pure Gym, because Civvy World scared me so much. And in that time I was still raw, because I was still in the Marines. Although they gave me all the support structure, the safety, the plan, they never touched the emotional side of things. And the emotional side of things, us men, is fucking so important. On the outside things were good, but on the inside I was still a car crash emotionally, to be honest, massively. So let's hit this shot. Oof. It's another good hit. Yeah, so my time in the Marines, yeah, all the structure, the safety, the support, but we never touch on the emotional side of things. And that's why when I left, I was shit scared. I was shit scared, just going for a fucking basic job interview. I got it though. I got that interview, and that was it. From there on in, I was on course to start a career as a personal trainer. And as I was saying, at that time, when I was 30, that was the turning point for me, the turning point on my journey. I've mentioned before in a previous episode about the rock bottom of the gambling, sitting on the bed, no want to be here, my mate Callum, changing our lives. That was then. That was when I just got that job as a personal trainer. That was the turning point. And I said to myself then, this is your opportunity to make something of your life. This is the catalyst. You're on your own. You've started the process of getting up the addictions, the alcohol, the gambling, gave that up for a year. Booze, gave booze up for a year, and never gambled. Never gambled again. Never gambled again till I was 30. That was the start of the process to look at myself, build an actual relationship with myself, ask myself, who the fuck is Stuart Irons without a green beret? without a uniform on. Who is he? Who is he underneath all that? Who is he naked? What values, what beliefs does he have about himself? And that was the start of the journey. That was the start of the journey to actually rebuild me, to start healing the childhood trauma, the wounds, the guilt, the shame for the gambling addiction, to start the process of going, this is it, this is it, this is the journey. The journey begins today, to rebuild your identity, to rebuild it brick by brick. Whoever you want to be, who do you want to come, who do you want to become? And that's what I started that journey. And to be honest, I've never ever looked back. Never looked back. So let's do it. Got the wedge straight up the middle. Woo. Pulled it a wee bit. It's up there. We're up there. We are up there. We're up there in 3 shots, so we're not doing too bad. We're not doing too bad. So personal trainer for 5 years, started in Pure Gym, then started building outdoor boot camps with my mate Adam. And that gave me a good foundation, good support, structure, especially him, my mate Adam, who I built the boot camps with, one of my good mates. Really, really grateful. Really, really grateful for his support over the years, especially building the boot camps. It gave me a lot of experience, life experience, business experience, building a business, having to rely on myself, something I'd never done for years, like get up and work for my own money, work my fucking arse off. And that's what I did. When I left the Marines, man, I was like, fuck, I need to work my arse off here. I need to fucking make my own fucking cash, man. I'm fucking running my own ship here. I need to steer it. And I didn't do that myself. I had great support. He was a big part of my journey, building the boot camps. Doing it Pollock Park, Pollock Cricket Club. With a massive membership, met amazing people there. We started one in Kilmarnock, Hamilton, West End. And of course I've shared the story when lockdown hit. And I also learned loads, not just about myself on this journey. I learned loads about the members we were working with, the women, the men, their struggles, their insecurities. I learned so much, like just listening to people every day, standing with them, whether it was in the gym, it was at the boot camp, on the tennis courts. When you listen to people, you learn about them. You learn what they're going through. You learn that everybody's the same. We all get the same emotions, the same feelings. From happiness to sadness to depression to anxiety to going through bereavements, breakups, job losses. We're all going through similar shit. We've all been through similar shit in our life. So let's go, chip my putt. See if we can go on the green for 4 shots. Go on, has it got the legs? Go on, is it in? It's in. Oh, that was a good wee chip there. I'll take that. Go a nice wee 5 feet putt. Yeah, and always remember one member when I was at Pollock, ran the Pollock boot camp. Her name was the member, let's say Sharon, and she had 4 or 5 kids. She came to the boot camp tired, frustrated, overweight, and within 2 years she completely transformed herself. Completely transformed herself externally, lost the weight, was looking amazing. And I remember one day she came to me and she was looking fucking frustrated because she says, "Stuart, can I speak to you?" Usually when somebody says that to you in life, innit, "Can I speak to you?" and they don't just say, you know there's something coming. I says, "Of course you can." Pulled her to the side after the session and she started crying, to be honest. The tears started coming out and she's like, pulled her phone out and she's like, why do I still feel like her? and she showed me a picture of her 2 years ago when she started the boot camp, but I looked like this, and I was like, fuck knows what I didn't know what to say. I was stuck for words, and ever since then I started to piece things together, especially my own journey, my own healing journey, and understanding the things I've been talking about in this channel about childhood. Is if you don't resolve, or if you don't face up, or if you don't look back, and you don't, what's the word I'm looking for here? You don't face what you've been through, your traumas. They got to shape you. They got to keep shaping you, how you feel about yourself internally. Because she'd done all that work externally, looked amazing, lost the weight, but she was still feeling like the woman 2 years ago in the before photo. Because somewhere down the line in her story, somebody told her that she wasn't good enough, she was fat, she was ugly, and she carried that fucking conditioning all through her life. Even when she'd changed externally, she still had that same belief system, that same fucking programming. She still had the wounds underneath, the abandonment, the guilt, the shame, the neglect. It was still all sitting there because she never took the time to, that was the word I was fucking looking for there, she never took the time to address it, man. And maybe it wasn't her fault. She just wasn't aware, or she never had the education. She never had the education there, she did. She never had the education. And I never had the education because I was just starting to touch on things like inner childhood wounds, trauma. I was just starting to touch on it then. And that's when I started to connect the dots. It doesn't matter how much we escape or what we escape with, whether it's the gambling, the drink, or getting fit, getting in the gym. If you don't address the shit underneath, you're always got to feel the same way. You're always got to feel no worthy. So you have to start that process of elimination, of healing, of rewiring yourself and reprogramming your conditioning. So yeah, that's when I'd say that's when the light bulb went off for me. I started to identify my wounds with other people's wounds, because I was the same. I was trying to escape life, whether it was self-destruction, whether it was Marines, whether it was fitness, but I still felt empty inside. So let's get this putt away. So we're putting out for a bogey. Boom. Sure that was a 5. Maybe that was a wee 5, a wee bogey. Happy with that. So we're doing well, we're doing not too shabby here. Got the sand in the first, although it was a wee bit difficult with the putting. I think that was a bogey, 2 bogeys. Or maybe you can correct me. I think we're on 2 bogeys, I think we're on 2 over the first 2 holes. So as I said, that's when I started to put the jigsaw pieces together, the light bulb moment with Sharon, getting away from her and really thinking about what she said to me. About still no feeling worthy, no feeling fucking good enough. And that's when I started the process of really digging deep into childhood trauma, into attachment styles, boundaries, into how life experience shaped me as a man. And that was probably the catalyst for what I do now. As you can call it life coaching. And look at this concept I brought here. This is my passion. My passion, I would say, and my escapism is fucking golf, getting about hitting a golf ball. Is bringing that to the golf course and just chatting about life. All the stuff that we've been chatting about, the good, the bad, the fucking ugly, of course. And that's how I'm doing what I'm doing now. The life coaching is helping at the moment thousands and thousands of women on a daily basis. And this for me is my opportunity to also help men walking the course, hitting the clubs, hitting the ball with a wedge, and just chatting shit and having a bit of enjoyment with it. And if it helps one man look at himself in the mirror and address his fucking address your fucking bullshit, mate, then I've done my job, because I'm always going to be out playing golf. That'll never stop. But if I can be out and play golf and chat about life, chat about my stories, it's got to be worthwhile in it for one man just to turn around and be a better fucking person, to address your bullshit. Anyway, we're getting ahead of the game here. Let's chat you through this hole. So last hole is another par 3. It's 100 yards to the pin. We've got shite on the left, we've got a bunker on the left, we've got Rambo down there that we want to miss as well. And we're going to go for it. Let's finish on a high. Let's finish on a high. Let's do it. That looks good. That looks very good. Oh, sit. Boom. We're on the dance floor. We are on the dance floor. We're on the dance floor, Rambo. Steady away. Aye, so if it helps, this channel helps one person, one man, who's out there swinging a club, hacking his way around a golf course, but you're fucking angry and frustrated with it. It's done its job. That's the aim of Alive and Golfing. As you can see, it's a wee bit of therapy wrapped up as golfer. We're not chatting about fucking swinging clubs or technical drills. Just getting round with a wedge, man. Round with a wedge, hitting a ball. Getting a wee bit of dopamine for good shots. Getting a wee bit of anxiety for the bad shots. But at the end of the day, we're out, aren't we? We're out in the fresh air and enjoying it. So aye, that's us, alive and golfing. Alive and golfing. And that name, I'll tell you about alive and golfing and where it originated from. So my first life coaching brand was called Alive and Kicking. And that all stemmed from me jumping in cold ice baths. And I used to jump out and go up and I'd go, fuck, I'm alive and kicking. And I called my life coaching brand Alive and Kicking. And when I was starting this, I had a few names about. And Roberto, who's in the camera, who's got to come into play. So we've got plans, by the way, we've got plans next episode to bring him in and go get him a set of golf clubs. He said, why you not call it Alive and Golfing? And I was like, fucking hell, that makes sense. Alive and Kicking is my women's, Alive and Golfing is for the lads. So that's where it originated from, the channel, Alive and Golfing. And then of course, we've got the wee alter ego, 7IRONS, you've got Rambo. As I said, Roberto's on the camera. Plans for the next episode is to get him a set of clubs. Because we've all started with the Gumtree clubs, haven't we? The Gumtree clubs, get him a set, and me and him will come out and play a little 3 holes and see how he gets on, and we can introduce him. So you just don't think it's just a man, Rambo, with a camera, because we're going to be travelling, doing a wee bit of travelling over Europe, into Switzerland, Spain, different places, just playing 3 holes and chatting about life. We'll also be adding Roberto's little dog to it as well, Rannoch. So I'm looking forward to that. Exciting episodes coming up. I think I've called the next series, because this one's just all about being about myself, Rambo, sharing a bit about my life story, the journey, how I've got here on a golf course. The next one is got to be us. 2 men, a camera, and they're 2 daft dogs with a fucking sand wedge, a putter, and chasing 3 holes around Europe. So let's do it, let's finish this hole off strong. It's been a no bad round at all. Too hard? Fuck me. Do you know, I need to go on the putting green and practice. My putting's been woeful. Let's do it. Let's get it in there. Ah, that was for par as well. Let's go bogey. Bogey, bogey, bogey. Boom, bogey. So the scorecard today, I think we were 4 over, which was not too bad. Felt good today, just to share a wee bit about my healing journey, how I've got here, and the next steps for the next series as well when we bring Roberto in. And all I want to say to you lads as well, how did that feel for you? If anything resonated there, don't be afraid to go straight to the description. Click on the little Alive and Golfing link and get yourself started with that reset. Also, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe to support the channel if you're enjoying it. I'll see you next Sunday, mate.